Hello and welcome to Enchanting in Town. My name is Henry the Villager, owner of this shop. I heard you need help with enchanting. You wanted the best armor and tools, correct? Well, I can help you with that. I'm gonna guide you through some of the enchantments throughout the video. I have a video with all of the enchantments in the description if you need to know more. I'll also show you how to get more than 5 enchantments on a tool or armor. And most importantly, I'll show you how to spend less XP. Anyways, I'll hand the honor speech to Robo Michael.
Thank you, Henry. To enchant, we are not going to use the enchanting table. Instead, we're going to use the anvil. Also, as you may have noticed already, I am using a text-to-speech in this video. This is so you could focus more on the screen rather than the subtitles. If you enchant right, you can save up in XP. However, if you don't enchant right, you might lose a ton of needless XP. I'm not great at maths, so I'm not sure how good I calculated the XP. Also, I should mention that most of the enchantments are used by Technoblade in the Dream SMP. I'm pretty confident about the enchantments, but if you know any better, let me and others know in the comments. Let's start with the thing I always craft first, the shield. The shield should have Mending and Unbreaking 3. It doesn't matter what order you enchant, it will be the same cheap price. By holding the shield in your offhand, you won't need to fix it with planks. Moving over to armor. The helmet should have protection 4, Mending, Unbreaking 3, Aqua Affinity which is optional, Respiration 3 which is also optional, and another one which I'll get to later. Start by applying the Unbreaking 3 on the helmet. Unbreaking lowers the chance of reducing durability. Combine the Respiration 3 book with the Mending book. Make sure to check which one takes less XP. Respiration extends water breathing time by 15 seconds. Mending will restore the durability when gaining XP. Then combine the Protection 4 with Aqua Affinity. Again, check which order takes less XP. Protection increases the armor's damage reduction, and Aqua Affinity lets you mine faster underwater. Combine both of the combined books together and choose the cheaper option. Lastly, apply the combined books on the Unbreaking helmet. This took 33 XP, which is quite expensive, but it could be worse. The optional enchantment is Thorns 3, which is an extra 19 XP. Thorns makes the attackers take damage when damaging you. The reason it is optional is because Thorns is expensive, and it won't make a difference if you have it applied on one piece or the full set. So where you place the Thorns is entirely your decision. Let's test it. At the end of the video I'll combine everything, and you'll see how much better is full enchanted versus unenchanted. The chest plate should have Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Thorns if you want it on your chest plate. Unlike the helmet, the chest plate isn't so expensive as long as you don't add Thorns to it. The order is simple. First, either put the Unbreaking 3 on the chest plate or combine the Protection 4 with Mending and then put the combined book with the chest plate. And of course, if you don't have Thorns on any armor yet, you can add it too. Leggings should also have Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending and Thorns 3 if you want. The order is also the same, either apply the Unbreaking with the leggings first or combine Protection with Mending, and only then do the rest. Lastly, for armor we have boots. The boots are actually the most expensive to enchant from the previous armor parts. It should have Protection 4, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. If you want to add more, you can add optional enchantments such as Soul Speed 3, Depth Strider 3, Feather Falling 4 and Thorns 3. Now instead of applying Unbreaking 3 on the boots, start by applying Mending on the boots. Then combine Depth Strider 3 with Protection 4. Depth Strider allows you to swim faster in water. Apply the combined book on the boots. Combine Soul Speed 3 with Unbreaking 3, then add Feather Falling 4 to the combined book. Soul Speed will make you run faster on Soul Sand. Feather falling won't make you fall slower, but it will reduce fall damage. Then apply it on the boots, and only then apply Thorns 3 if you want. Moving on to weapons, the axe. The cool thing about the axe is that it can be used as a weapon, or as a tool, or even both. The axe should have Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5 and Mending. You can also add Silk Touch or Fortune 3. The optional enchantments can be applied on the same enchanted tool, so choose carefully. Start by combining Efficiency 5 with Mending. Efficiency increases the mining speed. Then combine Sharpness 5 with Unbreaking 3, Sharpness increases the weapon damage. Combine both combined books into one, and then apply it on the axe. If you want to get more drops, then you should consider using Fortune 3, but if you want a specific block to be dropped, bookshelf for instance, then you should consider applying Silk Touch. You can apply the enchantments before combining the other books. Let's test it on Milio. By the way, he also makes YouTube videos. The sword should have Sharpness 5, Fire Aspect 2 which is optional, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, Sweeping Edge 3 and Mending. First start by applying Sharpness 5 on the sword, then apply Fire Aspect 2 on the sword if you want. Fire Aspect will set the target on fire. Then combine Sweeping Edge with Mending. Sweeping Edge increases the sweep attack damage and is only exclusive to Java Edition. Combine Looting 3 with Unbreaking 3. Looting increases drops when killing mobs. Combine the combined books and apply it on the sword. The crossbow should have Unbreaking 3, Quick Charge 3, Piercing 4 and Mending. Combine Piercing 3 with Mending. Piercing allows you to pierce through entities and shields. Combine Unbreaking 3 with Quick Charge 3. The order don't matter since the cost is the exact same. Quick Charge lets you charge the crossbow faster. And now apply the two combined books on the crossbow one after another. Now if you want multi-shot instead of piercing, then follow the steps. Multi-shot shoots 3 arrows which allows you to hit 3 mobs with 1 shot. Sadly, it can't be combined with piercing. Up next we got the bow. The bow should have Power 5, Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Punch 2 which is optional, and Flame which is also optional. Start by combining Infinity with Flame. Infinity lets you shoot with only 1 arrow in your inventory for as much as you want. Flame shoots flaming arrows. Then combine Power 5 with Unbreaking 3. Power 5 increases the arrow damage. Combine both books into one and apply it on the bow. If you want to spend more XP, apply Punch 2 on the bow. Punch increases arrow knockback. Next we have the Trident. The Trident should have Unbreaking 3, Riptide 3 and Mending. Or it could have Unbreaking 3, Mending, Channeling, and Loyalty 3. Let's start with the first option. Apply the Unbreaking 3 on the trident, then combine Riptide 3 with Mending. Riptide allows you to transport faster underwater or during a rainy or snowy weather. And then apply the combined book on the trident. For the second trident option, combine Channeling with Loyalty 3. Channeling produces lighting during thunderstorms. Loyalty makes the trident return after throwing it. Combine Unbreaking 3 with Mending, and now apply the books on the trident one after another. Speaking of flying with tridents, elytras definitely deserve to be enchanted too. For many players it's hard to obtain an elytra, and it loses its durability pretty fast. All you have to do is add Unbreaking 3 and Mending to have a better and longer experience. Just combine both books into one and apply it on the elytra. It's very cheap and definitely worth the XP if you love the elytra. Moving on to tools, we have the pickaxe. The pickaxe should have Efficiency 5, Mending, Unbreaking 3 and Silk Touch is optional, or Fortune 3 which is also optional. For the first option, combine Efficiency 5 with Mending, then combine Silk Touch with Unbreaking 3, and apply the books on the pickaxe one after another. For the second option, combine Fortune 3 with Mending, Efficiency 5 with Unbreaking 3, and apply one after another. The shovel should have Efficiency 5, Mending, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch which is optional, and Fortune which is also optional. Combine Fortune 3 with Mending, or Silk Touch with Mending. Combine Efficiency 5 with Unbreaking 3, and now apply the books on the shovel one after another. Personally, I don't enchant any of the next items left on the list, but since you begged for this video for quite a while now, I'll show them all. The hoe should have Unbreaking 3 and Mending. Just combine the books and apply it on the hoe. While it might sound stupid and worthless to enchant a fishing rod, you can actually catch some good things with it, including more enchanted books. All you need is Lure 3, Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3 and Mending. Combine Luck of the Sea 3 with Mending. Luck of the Sea increases the chances for catching better loot and lowers the chance of catching junk. Combine Lure 3 with Unbreaking 3. Lure lowers the waiting time when fishing. Combine the books together and apply them on the fishing rod. It's best when you make an FK fishing farm. I didn't catch anything good because I'm too lazy to fish, but you might be more dedicated than I am. If you really like decorations such as leaves or cobwebs, then you should probably consider enchanting your shears. Shears break fast, so adding Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5 and Mending will help keeping it for longer. Apply the Unbreaking 3 book on the shears, combine Mending with Efficiency, and apply on the shears. And lastly, we have a flint and steel. It might sound foolish, but it's actually not a bad idea to enchant it, since you use it to light up portals, kill mobs and even piglins without angering the other piglins. All you need is Unbreaking 3 and Mending. Apply the books one after another no matter the order.
Hey! My name is Enrique. You killed my friends, you killed my father, and now you will die.
Let's test. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Hopefully you found this video useful, and hopefully Milio doesn't plan anything bad. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh no.